A supporter of the president recently apologized to CNN's Jim Acosta for flipping him off. Now, this is nice. Let's take a look.
Live with, what's your name, sir?
Merlin Gilpin.
Merlin and
Eileen.
Eileen. And you wanted to, you were,
I just wanted to apologize for flipping you off in Tampa.
Thank
I
you.
got carried away. You know, it's like I was asking for facts and not opinions. And
that's
I
okay.
appreciate
That's
it.
all
I know.
we
I
want.
understand. That's all we
That's
want.
very nice of you
But
to
I
say
did get
that.
carried away, so I just wanted to apologize.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very
I
much
accept
for
your
giving me the
apology,
opportunity.
and I hope I get to see you again.
Yep, absolutely.
All right. Thanks a lot. Take care,
Thanks.
guys. See ya.
All right, so that's actually kind of refreshing. So there's a few things that I can draw from that. For one, it's good. He apologized, and look, that guy seems like and I know I'm probably going to get heat for saying this. He seems like a perfectly pleasant guy. Him and his wife, I don't agree with them at all politically, or maybe we do agree on some things politically. I don't know. We're definitely against corruption, right? So I don't know what his personal beliefs are, but again, he seems like a nice guy, right? And I've met plenty of people like that whom I disagree with that I can get along with perfectly fine. And he seems like a perfectly lovely person, right? And coming up and apologizing. So, you know, that's one, right? So the second thing is that this goes into a greater conversation about rhetoric, right? So the guy was saying, look, I flipped you off. It's because I was worked up. I was a little worked up. I got a little overexcited. I got a little angry. And that's understandable, right? And so, yeah, I took it out on you. Now, that is the effect that Trump has on people. And the reason I say that is that, again, Donald Trump is a salesman. He's really good at speaking. He's really good at basically finding out what his supporters want to hear and then telling them that. That's what he's good at. He's a snake oil salesman, right? So what he's been doing is he writes, he whips people up. He riles people up by saying fake news, enemy of the people. There they are. There's the fake news. They're going to report terrible on me. Look at them. And so when people are all riled up and they're saying, well, we're obviously not getting facts from you. We're just getting opinion from you. As this guy was saying, well, then, of course you're going to get mad. Now, the thing is that as much shit as I give CNN, as much shit as I give mainstream media, they actually do come with facts. There's clearly opinion pages, and I don't always agree with their opinion pages, and sometimes I do. There's opinion, and then there's fact. And, you shouldn't conflate those different things, right? So he's thinking, well, I just want facts. Well, okay. Look, I think that's great. And if you actually look at the facts, then you would see that, again, a lot of the things that Donald Trump actually says are actually not true. The stuff about immigration, I've went through and pointed that out. The stuff about the economy, at least some of the stuff comes with some major caveats, like the unemployment numbers, like the jobs numbers, like wages and healthcare. There's a lot of things that you can point out. But unfortunately, for a lot of people who get whipped up, especially into this tribal mentality, which is what we see a lot from both Democrats and Republicans, is that they're kind of resistant to facts that counteract narratives. So, look, this guy, I do want him to be interested in seeing the facts. And hearing him say that is great. Also hearing him apologize to Jim Acosta, that's also great. And Acosta's like, hey, man, that's fine. I look forward to seeing you again. So, I don't know what lesson to really take away from this. Because on the one hand, again, these are not terrible people, but they believe in some terrible policy. And so I'm against that. But at the same time, it's I don't know what to make of it. Seeing a Trump supporter apologize to a reporter, I think it just really shows you how whipped up people can get from some of this rhetoric. And that rhetoric, it is pretty dangerous. And look, Donald Trump's not going to tone it down. He's going to tone it up. He said before, you know what, I'm going to tone it up. I'm going to tone up attacks. And I just get really worried when there are people, not this guy. This guy is not the kind of guy that's going to actually go and attack people. Yeah, flip people off, maybe call them a name or two. That's fine. You can do that. But I really get worried about the people that are in the audience who are not all there, who will hear the words, the press is the enemy of the people, and actually physically assault them. And that's the problem that I see with this rhetoric. Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed that free video. Now I'm going to have to ask you a favor. Between the demonetization and the YouTube algorithm messing around with view counts, etc., we're having a hard time adjusting to the new YouTube reality, which is where you guys come in. See, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/TYTNation, set up to help us rely on you guys, the viewers, instead of big corporate ads. Look, you know the show. You know I'm not in favor of big corporations anyway. So help us transition away from relying on the ad model to pay the bills and sign up to be a patron, patreon.com/TYTNation. That goes a long way to help us keep the lights on. And you guys will know that you're supporting independent, progressive media.